the gritty realities of military life, here's Faces of War. Were you aware that there was some sort of world war over in Europe in the 40s? Yeah, I guess it's true. Well, someone finally made a video game based on this long-forgotten and never-exploited global conflict. Faces of War for the PC is a real-time strategy game that puts you in control of a daring unit of grunts with the impossible orders to win the war. And when I say puts you in control, I mean it. You have to do everything for these little babies. I haven't seen this much micromanaging since the last time I watched Office Space. This turns something that should be fun, like driving a tank, into a ridiculous clickfest that makes me think I'm playing Jiffy Lube's 21-point inspection, the game. It's one thing for an RTS to be a little micromanagey, but the bigger problem here is you're expected to fight frenetic and fast-paced battles while still having to tell your GIs how to tie their boots. It can be overwhelming just trying to keep the enemy from handing you your rear flank. You can play as either the British or Americans, the Russians, or even the French, although I found the French campaigns to be a little short.
Shh! Okay, here comes the Germans. Get ready to surprise them. 3, 2, 1.
Hello!
Up here!
Up here, we surrender!
Oh,
There are some schnitzel crepes over by the buffet table.
One of the better aspects of Faces is its handsome, base. It looks good. I mean, I feel like I'm really there. Well, and by there, I mean a Hollywood studio backlot and a WW2 movie set. Look, isn't that Steven Spielberg by the craft service table? Another plus is your interactivity with the environment. Yep, don't like the way that building is looking at you? Well, blow it up, soldier. The downside to these flashy graphics is that the gameplay occasionally grinds to a halt. Talk about processor blitzkrieg. The AI is slightly dim-witted, and the interface isn't really the most efficient. There's too many buttons, and most of the commands are difficult to execute properly. And add insult to injury, your unruly troops will often give you some painfully apparent tidbits of information.
The gliders are not planes. They can't hang around in the air.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Obvious. You've just been promoted to captain. At the end of the day, Faces of War is nice looking, but the difficult controls and meticulous busy work make it fail to take the beach in the war for my heart. We give Faces of War a 2 out of 5.
Faces of War is nice looking but difficult to handle. It's sort of like the Nicole Richie of World War II strategy games.
I think that was really appropriate.
Yeah, you think it's too cruel?
You know, I just question the choice of celebutante. Like, really, there are a lot of talentless drunk girls out there you could potentially make fun of. Why do you keep picking on Nicole Richie?
Because she's there.